Aries. Today's aspects will influence you to interact naturally with your circle of friends. You're tired of hiding your feelings. You want to act in the way your instincts guide you. However, you're afraid of other people's reactions. Sometimes you don't express your emotions or opinions simply because you're afraid of what they might say or think. Try to gain more self-confidence. Taurus. You're defining new strategies concerning your private life. You could be feeling like a completely different person today. You're no longer afraid of society, and you enjoy meeting people. You'll probably sympathize with the goals of an individual or a group of people you have recently met. Try to fulfill your needs and forget any preconceived ideas. Gemini. Unfortunately, today's planetary energy will place you in a rather uncomfortable situation. You'll be the one having to smooth things over with your group of friends. Try not to impose your point of view. On the contrary, you should try to become more diplomatic and gentler with the people around you. You could also learn a lot by observing how people behave. Cancer. Even though the times are favorable for relaxation, you won't be able to fully enjoy this period. You'll instead try to adjust your agenda so you can lead a more balanced life. The planetary aspects in play will incite you to change your attitude toward work. You should try to lighten your responsibilities to avoid stress as much as possible. Leo. Today's celestial configuration will be favorable to changes in your relationships. Your professional and private lives will be influenced by how well you deal with these relationships. You may have decided that in one way or another your behavior needs to change. Now it's time for you to act. Don't be discouraged if it takes a while to see lasting improvement. Virgo. You felt the need to create over the past several days. This attitude is certainly due to the planetary positions, but it could also underlie your desire to change your professional and private lives. Therefore, you should let your creative mind come out. How about writing poetry or enrolling in a ceramics class? Don't refrain from showing this secret part of your personality to those closest to you. Libra. When you feel that your friends are trying to change your everyday life, you shouldn't try to resist it so stubbornly. Open up your heart and let yourself be led. You'll be surprised at the feeling of freedom this brings. You'll probably have some interesting interactions today. They might change your life completely. Get ready for an exciting day. Scorpio. Over the last few weeks you've been working hard so you don't have to worry about your finances. Try to forget your problems, and especially avoid focusing on and talking about money today. Do what you feel like doing. You're probably already aware that you need to take care of yourself from time to time. Don't neglect your health. Sagittarius. Today you're about to put your sense of humor to the test. You'll likely confront a few unexpected situations. Even if you're used to finding exciting things to do in an ordinary world, you'll be in for a big surprise or two. Today there will be a lot of excitement where you least expect it. Try to let the day's energy guide you. Capricorn. Today you'll question yourself about your private life. Indeed, you have to change your behavior. You're used to making decisions just for yourself. Now you'll realize that you need to think not only about yourself, but also about your partner. This phase in your relationship is difficult and will lead to drastic measures. You now have to assume your responsibilities. Aquarius. Today you should have a lot of vitality. Recently, you may have decided to take more matters into your own hands. Your relationships will only benefit from this decision. The conflicts you've had to deal with were generally based on a lack of understanding. You sometimes have to make compromises. Try not to be too demanding. Pisces. Your generosity and altruism will be put to the test over the next few days. You'll probably help the underprivileged. After all, you've always felt concerned about humanitarian projects but have never gotten involved. Today, this attitude will enable you to understand who you really are. You'll be able to learn a lot about your motivations and the keys to your success.